It's a comfortable day in Max's Roost. I'm glad to have you over. It's time for the Midweek Amusements. Before we begin, I just wanted to say thanks to all the folks that viewed my last video with my baby griffin design, as well as commenting. I appreciate and value hearing from you guys because it tells me whether or not you enjoy what I do. I try to respond to all the comments that I see, that way I can show that I do care about them. But additionally, in this video, I would just like to shout out to the commentators of that last video. The first person to comment was, bear with me, Canalagoat, who told me that the details in my art really shined through. I appreciate it because sometimes I do second guess my own line work. The second person to comment was user YS6LO2VD4Q. Such a long name, but also humorous, who said nice art. I appreciate the praise. The last person to comment was DM Katie2263. We had a very fun conversation about whether a baby griffin would be called a chick or a cub, and I found it very entertaining. Thanks for keeping me motivated at work. I was incredibly bored at the front desk today. With that, back to the amusements. This week I've been finding interests in many things, a few of which are fairly generic. The first one is Bloodborne. It is one of my favorite video games. Gothic horror in general is one of my go-tos. And this week I've been playing a lot of it. Going into the Chalice dungeons, the FRCs, stuff like that. I'm doing a run with Simon's Bowblade. I saw a video earlier of someone doing a challenge with it. I'm probably not going to do the challenge that he did, but I'm finding it entertaining to play with it nonetheless, because usually I ignore it. I wanted to do a challenge run with my friend Tim, whom you've probably heard me play video games with on this channel before in my older videos. However, by the time that I even hooked up my television, which was 3 days for me to figure out how to, he had already beat Bloodborne. Twice, I think. He's pretty skilled. Other than that, I've continued my adventures outdoors. If you go onto my TikTok channel, it's the same name as this, you'll see my Nature with Nelson series, and I'll sometimes post over here those videos too. Just exploring, looking at the deer, the ducks, cardinals. Sometimes I'll see some other birds. I like to feed the crows in my free time, so I'm hoping one of these days I get to see one of them. But yeah, I like hanging out with animals because I can't have pets in my barracks. It's like having a pet, but they're outside. Lastly, I've been working on a few different ways to make this channel unique. So I've made a foreground for my shorts as well as these videos, so you'll see that later. But I also made a animation, kind of, for a talking raven. So we will see with this next video how that looks. I might have to edit it. I don't know if my saved video version of the animation is going to be alright, but we will see. Other than that, that's all I have, so I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you stay warm. It is getting very cold recently. So be safe, have some tea, and enjoy Max's Roost while you're here. Have a good one, guys.